Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen zurück bei L.A. Noire. Wir sind jetzt ja mittlerweile am Hotel
I'm Detective
angekommen.
Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Gut, wir haben es geschafft, wir sind angekommen. Und damit begrüße ich euch nochmal. War ganz schnell eine.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
So, wo lang? Am Ende des Flurs? 801, da ist es doch.
Advice? Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Moment. 801. 802. Wo ist 803? So.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess!
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Kein Problem. So, dann schauen wir uns mal hier eben mal um.
Don't think this is anything.
Keine Ahnung, es wurde mir angezeigt. Warum soll ich das machen? Was haben wir denn da? Neues Testament.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Ach, das ist eine Bibel oder so etwas. Warum macht er aber dieses Geräusch? Was haben wir denn hier? Haben wir hier Lippenstift,
I don't think so.
Ehering.
Nope.
Die Haarbürste ist es auch nicht. Was haben wir denn da? Zahlen Sie einen checkigen Betrag von 20.000 $. Ein Scheck?
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Jemanden bestechen offenbar.
Circumstantial.
Nichts Besonderes. So, wir haben einen Scheck gefunden. Gay Cowboys. Gay Cowboys? Schwule
Presented to
Cowboys?
Mark.
Interessant. Gay Cowboys. Was ist das hier? Oh, da liegt Geld.
Probably nothing.
Was haben wir hier?
Seems irrelevant.
Auch irrelevant. Was nehme ich denn davon? Was nehme ich denn davon? Oh, ich glaube, ich möchte das da haben. So, zurück. Moment, da liegt was.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Ja, das würde ich auch sagen. Sieht aus wie das Filmset. Oh, mein Headset nervt mich gerade hier. So. Kabel mal wieder verlegen. Wir müssen was finden. Was haben wir hier? Kampf der Liebe durch die Zeiten. Von die Großmauer von Babylon.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Was haben wir jetzt für Hinweise? Was haben wir jetzt für Hinweise eigentlich? Schau mich mal hier um. Oh Gott, eine Kaffeetasse. Hier hat der Kaffee.
Don't think this is any use
Ja,
to us.
wahrscheinlich der Mörder. Der hat wahrscheinlich hier, einen Kaffee gerade getrunken. Sehr verdächtig. Was wollte ich jetzt?
Maybe.
Vielleicht wenn... Nein. Oh, was haben wir denn da?
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Oh, was für eine schöne Aussicht.
There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
So, dann würde ich mal sagen. Ja, glaube ich glaube, hier gibt es nichts mehr Vernünftiges, oder? Oder hast du noch was gefunden, Partner? Oh, eine schöne Uhr.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Warum nicht? Alles kann nützlich sein. Habe ich jeden Raum durchsucht und überall waren jetzt Hinweise zu finden. Dann reden wir jetzt mal mit dir. So, Gloria Bishop. Reden wir mal über den Hausfriedensbruch.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Warum nicht? Guck mich mal an. Das zweifle ich dir aber stark an. Sie guckt schon so selbstgefällig.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Wo ist der Aufenthaltsort von deinem Bishop?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Ja, scheint wahr zu sein.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Warum hast du einen Scheck über $20.000?
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Nein, ich lüge nur.
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Scheck über 20.000.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Dann erzähl mir mal was von dem Missbrauch der kleinen Jessica.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Sie grinst so freundlich. Jetzt verrät sie sich.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Natürlich kann man das. Drücke, ich soll das Telefon benutzen. Okay, benutze ich ein Telefon.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Danke, wir haben einen neuen Zielort für uns entdeckt. Auf geht's. Da lang. Da war der Aufzug. Bam. Boah, macht der Aufzug über laute Geräusche.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Schauspieler versuchen sich immer rauszuhalten aus allem. Und versuchen gut dazustehen. Logisch. So.
You know the way. You can drive.
Silver
So, where you
Screen
wanna go?
Requisite. Dorthin möchte ich gerne. Na los, fahr mich, Chauffeur.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
Ding. Ich muss, glaube ich, diesen Song wieder von YouTube entfernen lassen, ey. Krieg sonst die ganze Zeit nur Claims, ey. So, wir sind angekommen. Dann schauen wir uns mal um. Hallo. Hier ist die Polizei. So. Mit Maus
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Führe uns hin, los.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Knucklehead. Alter. Mann.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor in.
Eine Kamera.
Only mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Ein Schrumpfkopf. Einen haben wir schon mal gefunden. So, die Schrumpfköpfe, haben wir es gefunden. Noch einer. Na komm schon. Sieht aber nicht sehr fertig aus. Ah, den habe ich doch schon durchsucht. Ah, Moment, da liegt noch was. Pillen. Chloralhydrattabletten. Interessant.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Weißt du doch. Das Geschäft muss stimmen. Ein Schrumpfkopf. Ah, habe ich doch schon, Mann. Ich gehe mal in das Nebenzimmer. Was haben wir denn da?
No good to me.
Nicht. Nee, willst du das nicht benutzen?
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Aha. Hä? Hä? Warte mal. Aber hier war doch... Hä? Jetzt bin ich durcheinander. Jetzt bin ich aber wirklich ein bisschen durcheinander. Hä?
Not much help.
Ein Hammer.
Not sure this means much.
So, wo? Aber hä? Ich verstehe das jetzt nicht.
Optimistic, Cole.
Hä? Ah, hier ist doch ein Spiegel. Hier ist doch alles. Das ist Spiel. Hä? Da ist ein geheimer Raum. So. Aber wie komme ich da rein? Das hatte ich schon, das hatte ich schon. Da komme ich auch nicht durch. Hä? So wenig Hinweise. Moment, da ist noch ein Raum. Komme ich aber nicht durch. Ah. Jawohl. Gefunden. Ah, geheimer Kameraraum. Jessica.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Würde ich auch gerne mal wissen. Was haben wir hier? Mann. Cole, mach schon. Ist das Whisky oder sowas ähnliches? Kamera. Ach du Schande. Na super. Titel Jungle Dreams. Okay.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Was haben wir hier? Ein Messer. Hat er sich hier einen geheimen kleinen Raum gebaut, der kleine Perversling. Habe ich irgendwas übersehen?
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Habe ich irgendwas übersehen? Hier liegt einfach mal eine dreckige Flasche herum. Ah, gegossene Schrumpfköpfe.
So this is where you sprang from.
Habe ich. So, warte mal, das hier. Sieht genauso aus wie der andere. Ah, da liegt eine Zeitung. Schauen wir sie noch an.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Jeez.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Ah, es geht wieder um Drogen, dieser komische Typ, ey. Legen die Zeitung mal wieder hin. Dann führen wir noch ein kleines Interview, würde ich sagen, mit dem netten Herrn, unserem Perversling. Unser Meister Perversling. Verbindung zu Bishop.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Das ist auch wohl eine Lüge, oder? Ja, du lügst.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Denn wir haben das Chlorhydrat gefunden. Boah.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
Das hoffe ich, dass du nicht dafür verantwortlich bist.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
Was ist deine Beziehung zu Ballard?
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Du lügst doch. Das ist eine Lüge. Denn wir haben eine leere Filmdose gefunden, mein Freundchen.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Ja, laber nur weiter. Lalalala. Leere Film. Dose.
Enough. I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors. These movie guys love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance. He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
Wir haben Beweise gefunden, dass du erpresst wirst, oder?
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
Lüge, wir haben den Check in der anderen, in dem Hotel gefunden, in diesem Apartment.
Enough of the lies.
I told you, I get my cut selling dirty movies.
Ja, das wissen wir. Wir haben einen Scheck über $20.000 gefunden.
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Gott, was für ein Konkurrenzkampf.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb. but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Wow, der war freundlich.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski. Oh, shit, get us out of here.
Na super. Jetzt noch. Ab Tempo.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do. We need to lose those fools, Phelps. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Wie denn?
Make a move. We're sitting ducks here. Keep it steady. I'll try and bust his tires.
Ah, fast. Auf seinem Boden. Scheiße. Hab versagt.